Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Essence of Success Thursday night greetings. I'm your host, Lennis. Thank you so much for joining my channel and watching my videos. I really do appreciate that. Be sure and subscribe, like, and share, and hit the bell that you don't miss a posting of any of my videos when I come on. Okay. Well, thank you for joining and supporting my channel and videos. Like I said, be sure to subscribe and like. I cover personal to business readings daily. It is my pleasure and honor to answer your questions. Excuse me. Remember, your destiny can change. You have control of your future. I will give you answers to the best of my ability, and what you do with those answers, well, that's up to you. Now, I must tell you, it's entertainment purposes only. I'm supposed to say that. So, anyway, for those of you that may not know, today I did about, I think it was one, two, three, four, five short videos on what I saw coming up psychically for January. So I did one on entertainment, on sports, politics, um, ec- economics, and also on the weather for the United States as well as abroad. So anyway, some of us for January, but as you listen to it, some kind of can continue on to another month or so. So anyway, but that's what I got. I said I would do. I still haven't done my uh, world predictions and yearly predictions yet for each month of the year, what I see coming up. So I will do those. I will definitely go through and do those for the whole year. Um, anyway, let me see what else. I guess that's it. I didn't watch the news today because I had a doctor's appointment and then I had errands to run. So I don't know what transcribed. I know today is the anniversary of the insurrection. When I'm looking up, I'm looking at my calendar. Anyway, I saw this. So I don't know what happened. I heard Biden speak and I did hear that Trump said something sarcastically, which, you know, that's Trump. So anyway, we'll just see what happens. Okay, so let me welcome in, give them a shout out to my peoples, to my peeps, as they say. Our moderators are Christy and Charlene, or Christy and Shavabodi, however you want to say it. Okay, so let's start off. Hump Day. Hi, Hump Day. Welcome to the show. Hi, Shavabodi. There you are, girl. Hi, Shavabodi. Hello, Miss Wilhelmina. How you doing? Hi, Christy Hesley. So glad to see you. Deborah R., welcome to the show, girlfriend. Always good to see you. All right. Shavabodi, first question of the night. The economics video is not posted. The others are good. The economic one isn't up? Hmm. I thought it was. Okay, I'll go back and check. I'm sorry. I thought I had posted that one up too. If not, I'll go back and do it again. My bad, as the kids say. And they're short videos, y'all. They're only like 2 minutes or maybe 2.5 minutes. It's just real quick. Because I mean, whatever the information when the information stops, and that's the end of it. So, but I print them all out. I ask ahead of time, and then I print all the information out and come back and do the video. So, okay. So, how's everybody doing? We're almost through the first week of January, huh? January 2022. What a year this is going to be. Whew. It's going to be interesting. I don't think the year is going to mellow out until August. And then it'll start to kind of chill down a little bit. But I think the first 6 months of this year is going to be a hoot. Okay. I guess that's a nice way of saying something else. Hi, Christy. Welcome to the show. Glad to see you. There's our moderator. So we got Christy and Shavabodi in the room. We are good to go. Okay. If there is any questions that you want to ask about, even though I did the videos, if there's something more that you want to ask, please do. I was really surprised about the entertainment, the changes in music that they were telling me, and about a lot of entertainment, like they're going to be exposed. Um, I don't know. It's like the ones who sold their soul for fame. I always wondered about that, y'all. Have you ever noticed like there'd be a singer and be really good, and you wait for the second song or third song to come out, and you never hear no more from them? Or maybe it might be an actor that you watch and you thought, you know what, that actor or actress is very good. What other venues are they going to be in on plays, movie, television, what? And you don't hear any more about them. Well, as time has went on, and some of them, I guess you can call them whistleblowers, have come forward, and they say that they get approached. How bad do you want to be famous? How well do you want to be known? How much money do you want to make? Well, this is what you're going to have to do to get there. And so the ones that we don't hear about anymore because they wouldn't go along with it, they were like, no, I don't want it that bad. I did an interview on a group, oh God, probably about 4 or 5 years ago now. Very well known, kind of a jazz, classical, old school type of group. And I talked to the head guy, and I asked him why he wasn't on why their group wasn't. I mean, they're good. He sent me three of their CDs, and I was like, well, why aren't you on, this show or that show, or touring across the nation and stuff? He said because none of them were going to sell their soul for that fame. He said their fame would come from word of mouth and different bookings and stuff like that. But to be like top notch on Billboard and all this stuff, they said no, they weren't going to sell their souls for it. And I was like, wow. And he started talking a little bit about the Illuminati and Scientology. Am I pronouncing that right? Scientology. But so I was like, whoa, it was a very good interview. It really was. It was a really good interview. It opened my eyes to a lot of things that I didn't know. You know how you hear things, y'all, but then, if you don't experience it, you don't know, right? And I'm not in my entertainment was a church for 40 years, so I don't know about secular, that type of thing. Every now and then I'd have a jam session, have some people come in. We used to do, me and some more guys would do jam sessions on the weekend, but nothing to that degree. So anyway, okay. No, okay. Shavabodi asked a question. Speaking of music, do the police know who killed Biggie and Tupac? No, they sure don't. But for Tupac, they always said it was what's that guy that went to jail in California? Oh shit, not Snoop Dogg. I can't think of his name now. Big dude, light skinned, that went to jail. They caught him in something. He was trying to shoot somebody, whatever. I can't think of his name. But for Tupac, they said that was Sean Puffy. Biggie Smalls. They said that Sean Puffy was behind that. I don't know. I don't know. But that was the word on the street. The Biggie Smalls was killed by Sean Puffy was set up, and Tupac was set up by that other guy, Suge Knight. That's it. Thank you very much, Suge Knight. Thank you, Shavabodi. Yeah, that he was the one that set up for Tupac to get killed. So I don't know. Suge will never admit to it, and Puffy thinks he's all that. So he probably done paid out money or got rid of people, so it'll never roll back on him. Anyway, hi Rick. Good to see you. Welcome to the show, Rick. All right. What Rick talking about? His name is King Tut, not Suge Knight. When did he change his name to King Tut? Get out of here. He's king, all right. I don't know about no Tut, but he's a. Okay, I'll leave that alone. Yeah, Rick. I mean, Rick. They said that for years. They have said that for years that Puffy set up Biggie to because his business was going down. Bad Boys or whatever, Bad Boys Entertainment was losing money. which, you know, Puffy has been known now for the last 3 years. Some of those people that have come out that worked for his label and never got paid, and they let people know about it. So they're not happy with him. They say he got all kind of millions upon millions, but yet he still has artists he has not paid. So I don't know. Good though. D. Hewitt, welcome to the show. Glad to see you. All the best for 2022. May it be a better year than the one we left behind. Yes, I am so sick of that bitch 2021. She can stay back there. She don't never need to come forward ever again. Okay? For nothing. Not for nothing. All right. Shavabodi asks, should ghosts go to the light? When they are ghosts, it's because they haven't realized they are dead. Some they don't realize if they're dead. Others, I think it's the dark forces or low vibrations, and they don't want to leave for whatever reason, but they know they could go. But some ghosts have gone. People have helped. Some people, whether it's psychics or light workers or whoever, have helped some people to go ahead and cross over. And they were fine. But there are some ghosts that are low vibrations and of the darkness that, you know, they just don't want to see the light. They just ugh. Which means they're going to incarnate a whole bunch of times, right, until they get to the light and get to understanding. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And be sure and type your questions in caps. You've been doing that. Thank you. I appreciate it. It helps me to just pitch it right in, focus right in when you're in caps. You know, did you know also, Shavabodi, when people die, that they're there at their own funeral? Yeah, some of them have been seen, and some of them have not. But for some reason, I guess you have the option to come back just to see if you want. And some people have. They said, you know, a lot of people have come back and they're just standing there watching just to see. So I don't know. Then, you know, we got them funny kind of funerals, right? My cousin went to one and they went to march up in front of the body. You know how they do. And I guess the guy had on one of the relatives' watches that had come up missing, and they put it on the brother in the casket. And he said, "Is that my watch? Is that my watch on him?" So he proceeded to take the watch off, and that's when the fight started in the funeral. That's when the fight started. I was like, "Oh my God!" Well, at least he found his watch. Okay, Rick says his name is Walter King Tut Johnson, a New York drug kingpin and all around criminal. Oh, you mean that's the guy, Rick, that they think killed Biggie Smalls? Really? That's interesting. Hi, Shiha. Glad to see you, girl. Um, he's the one they think killed Biggie Smalls, was this King Tut guy. I thought you were talking about Suge Knight. But you said a New York drug kingpin because Suge Knight's from California. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, She House Spirit asks, any good news for me? Okay. No, not at this time. They just said, go along and get along. You're doing fine. No surprises, nothing out the ordinary. They just said you're doing fine. So I guess that's your message. You're doing good. All right. Christy, do you see the stock market falling by more than 20% this year? Ooh, okay. let me ask. Yes, and they're saying probably around June or July, right at the beginning of summer, most likely. And it has to do with Elon Musk. I don't know what that means. They just said it has to do with Elon Musk. So does that mean something with SpaceX or Tesla? I don't know. But that's interesting. Good question, Christy. Thank you. Good question. Oh, Tupac. Really, Rick? Oh, hmm. Why would a New York drug kingpin want to kill Tupac? But you know, Tupac was from New Jersey. Him and what's that girl's name? Jada Pickett, because they were schoolmates or whatever and friends. But they're both from Jersey. Wow. So is Queen Latifah. She's from Jersey too. And I think Boys to Men. Rick is telling me that King Tut is alleged to have killed Tupac since he was already responsible for shooting him outside of Biggie's studio in the mid 90s. You know what? I remember that. I remember on the news when they were bringing Tupac out the hospital in the wheelchair and he had got shot. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Rick, thanks for that information. Boy, you missed your entertainment tonight. All right. I'm enjoying this. Shavabodi says she heard that too. Mm, I don't say. I don't know. It's interesting though. Very, very interesting. I'm still waiting for Shavabodi to tell me when she sees JFK Jr. Okay. Did they kill Michael Jackson? Yes. I asked that many years ago for my youngest daughter when he died. But I'm going to tell you what, about 2 to 3 weeks before Michael Jackson died, he had a meeting with who is the black comedian, very well known. He's always at all the summits and stuff. He just died about a year or so ago. Oh God. You know, he was an activist and he was a vegan, vegetarian. Gregory. What's his name, y'all? Come on, somebody. Dick Gregory. Okay. Michael Jackson, three years before he died, I think it was 3 years, not 3 weeks. 3 years before he died, had a meeting with Dick Gregory. And he told Dick Gregory at that time, Dick Gregory talked about this, that they were trying to kill him. And what should he do? Or how can he somehow prevent this from happening? So Dick Gregory didn't go into everything that he talked about, and he just, I mean, talked to Michael about, but he told Michael, you know, be careful, you know, what you do, where you go, and who you're around. But yeah, he went to Dick Gregory. He trusted him enough to let him know that he felt like, yeah, they were trying to kill him, and they did. They did. I know that doctor only went for like what 2 years, and he got out. He was part of that conspiracy. He was part of that too. But he knows if he gets to talking, they'll kill him without hesitation. And I'll leave that there. Okay. Uh, oh, Sheha says GM has a self-driving Denali truck now. So Tesla has competition. Yeah, because Tesla came out with that self-driving car. I'm kind of scared about that. I don't know. There's got to be something on the road for that car to attach to or whatever it is driving. Don't you think? I don't know. I mean, it's a good thing they say that in the future, you know, that there'd be self-driving cars, and I guess if there's trucks, that's fine. But hmm, I'd be a little scared if I go past a car and I don't see anybody in the driver's seat, but they're in the passenger seat sitting back sleeping. I'm like, what the hell? Where is the driver? Who's taking you around? Is it that ghost that she just asked about? Oh, is JFK Jr. Okay? Shavabody asked, do you think JFK is still alive? Junior? Yeah, not the dad. And what about Princess Di? You know, I heard something the other day now. For all intents and purposes, Diana's supposed to be dead. But then I heard something the other day. I don't know how true it is. I saw this on YouTube that she's hidden away. That she's not dead, but she's hidden away. So I don't know. I'm going to have to ask psychically. You know, let's ask now. Let's just ask right now, is Princess Diana still alive? Whoa. Shavabodi, the angels and guides said, yes, she is. Yes, she is. And it's like she's living in the Netherlands, but hidden, like way off the grid. Somewhere, Switzerland, Sweden, Norway, Holland, but somewhere up in that area, but off the grid. Way off the grid. Wow. Thank you for that question. That was really interesting. JFK Jr., let's ask. JFK Jr. is still alive. Yep, they say JFK Jr. is still alive. Yes, he was seen in Texas, and he's hid out all these years. His death at sea was a fox paw. Because there were people from the dark forces that were trying to take out all the Kennedys. You know, you haven't heard from the sister in years. Have y'all noticed that? We ain't heard from JFK's sister in years. But anyway, yeah, he's still alive. And you know what? They just said he's living in Texas. Huh. Huh. Oh, wait, they're saying like in a bomb shelter. He's living in like in a very elite bomb shelter. Wow. That's interesting. And the people that know this are like, are equivalent to like Navy SEALs. They will never tell. He's under complete security. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. Thank you. Okay. I H716. I won't say all that, but anyway, welcome to the show. Glad to see you here. Please type your questions in caps. Type them in caps, please. Wow. That's really interesting. Very interesting. Okay, do you see anything about my California trip? Oh, okay. Let me ask. Hi, Jules. How you doing? I angels and guides. Did you see about our California trip? If you're coming in from mid-state area of California, the angels are saying please be careful because of the snow. the inclement weather, the ice on the road. And if you're coming in on the lower aspect of California, like Los Angeles or San Diego or Long Beach area, um, be careful of the roads as far as rain, possible flooding. Just to be careful as you're driving in those areas too. Otherwise, I don't see any problems. You should be able, if you fly by plane, you'll be fine. By car, just remember those security measures. Okay? You should be all right. Hugs to you, Jules. Mwah. Kiss and hug to you too. Okay. Deborah R. asks, I always believed he was still alive and never died in that plane crash. Well, you were right. Rick, question, is Beyonce and her mom really part of a cult? Yeah. You know, they say Beyonce's mama is a witch. Okay. I've heard that from some powerful, way stronger than me psychics that are way out there. Okay. And yeah. And that, what's her name? Um, Beyonce and Jay Z both are part of, I think this is a sign, they're part of the Illuminati. Yeah, but I heard that. Let me ask about Beyonce's mom. Um, Tina knows. I had to think of her name. Okay. Angels and Guides. No, she's not a part of a cult. This is just her. Her grandmother, Tina Knowles' grandmother, taught her some sacred things. And she taught her the good and the bad. And this was on her mother's side. I think her mother knew a little bit, but her grandmother was really into the sacred arts. Now, where you go with that, I don't know, but Tina Knowles used them to her advantage. Okay, I ain't gonna say it was all good. I'm not gonna say it was all bad, but she used those arts that she learned from her grandmother to her advantage, and she also used them for Beyonce too. And she knows that Beyonce is in the Illuminati. Her and Jay Z. She knows that. Yeah. If you notice, if certain entertainers or rappers or singers say something bad about Beyonce, you don't hear from them anymore. Have y'all noticed that? Yeah, okay. Thank you, Rick, for that question. That was a good question, love. Okay. Um, Jules, does my mother that raised me have anything to say to me? Oh, okay, Jules. I know she's being stubborn as hell, that's for sure. No offense, Jules. She thinks she's right and that's it. There is no gray area. Right is right and wrong is wrong. But she's being stubborn. And you know, she can see the light. She knows that there are options and another side. She's just being stubborn and refusing to give in. I should say to receive it, not to give in, but to receive it. Um, you and her will talk again, but you know what? It'll be like real light, like what's that Coca-Cola 0 calories? Sorry, Jules. That's how it's gonna be, just real Jewel, real light. Real light. It won't be any substance to the conversation. Okay. Sorry. Shavabodi, is Matthew Knowles A warlock is not. He is lucky. Okay. Angels. Nah, he don't have no power. Tina's the one that had the power. He just went along with the okey doke. You know, he got two kids now, Shavabodi, in elementary school. So you know, Solange and Beyonce got a, a brother and another sister, I think. I think a brother and another sister. But yeah, he's got two kids now. But they're in elementary school. They're real young. Okay. Oh, okay. Sheha said that Tina's Creole. It's in her blood. Okay. Rick, did the Kardashians make blood sacrifices? Woo! Rick, you got me coughing. Wow. If you had asked me did their mother did, I probably would have told you yes, I went to the Angels, but you said the Kardashians, so let's do the whole family. Is that why can't nobody? I'm sorry, Rick. I'll get your question, but I'm just wondering why is every man that's got with the Kardashians ended up crazy or loopy in the mind? Huh? That was strange. Okay. Anyway, let me get to your question. Um, the angels are saying to some aspects of a ritual to keep them in money and fame, and it started from their mother. And she taught her kids. She didn't teach the boys because they didn't want to know, but she taught them girls. But they don't go as deep into the ritual as a mom do. But they have done rituals to keep the money coming. I think Chloe, the one that's a billionaire, she went kind of deep to get to that $1 billion realm. Okay. Um, Whatever happened to Tom Hanks? You know, Tom Hanks was talked about for a while, and I don't know that he was part of human trafficking. He was messing with young girls. So we saw him as this goody two shoes in all the movies and when he was around the community and with the people. But they said Tom Hanks was actually part of human trafficking, that he was messing with kids too. So I don't know. The guy that brought his name up and Steven Spielberg, all of a sudden he ended up dead. They said it was a suicide. How'd you jump your ass off a bridge? I mean, it was crazy. Kaplan, I think, was his name. But no, he didn't commit suicide. Somebody murdered him. But he mentioned Steven Spielberg, you know, selling your soul for the fame. Okay. Sound like my Jules. That sounds like my biological mom. Well, that's the one that I picked up. I mean, you said who raised you, but that's the one that I picked up. So that's not the one that raised you? Well, I picked up on your biological mom. Tell me the name, Jules, just the first name of the woman that raised you. Let me go from there, because sometimes if I go by the name, I'll get more information. Yes, Rick, Mr. Knowles is an all around cat. You know, he's a good looking man. I have to admit, Beyonce, she looks good. Solange, okay, Solange look all right. But he Matthew Knowles is a good looking man with his chocolate self. Yeah. Gone with it, brother. Yeah, you look good. So anyway. Okay. Oops. Let me go down. Yes, please remember to Subscribe and like. Subscribe and like. You know we're trying to get to 1,000. I think we were trying to get to 500, but maybe to 1,000. Rick, I heard John Travolta like the fellas. Yeah, he's bisexual. That ain't nothing new. Rick, where you been? We knew that years ago, back in the late 80s and 90s, that he was bisexual. I mean, yeah, he married and got kids, but that didn't mean nothing. Yeah, John Travolta been bisexual for years. I don't even need to go to the angels with that one. Yeah. Is Tom Hanks dead? No, not that I know of, but I'll ask. Angels. Chrissy, they said yes and no. Yes in consciousness, but not in flesh. So maybe they swapped out his consciousness and put another one in, kind of like Biden. Anyway, but the flesh is still there, so he's still alive. Oh, yeah, most of Hollywood is gay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. You have to be gay to get a part or whatever. There's only a few of them that are not gay. Let me tell you, only a few. Um, Taylor. Oh, hi, Taylor. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Will Edward J. Contact me soon? Okay. Wow. I'm sorry, Taylor. They just said not on your life. Wow. What happened there? Said no, he will not be contacting you. Hmm. Okay, sorry, Taylor. She got mad and left. I'm only telling you what the angels told me. They said not on your life. Sheha, will Morgan Freeman be named in the child trafficking? Hmm. Good question. No, Sheha, he stopped short. He stopped short. It's almost like somebody pulled him, like he might have would have got involved, but somebody it was like, no, man, no, no. So that's why I said he stopped short. No, Shelton never did come out and say. I mean, but they know in Hollywood. Come on, they know. I don't know if Tom Hanks likes the fellas, but I know he's involved in human trafficking. Uh, Deborah, is my mother's husband still alive and living in California? Oh, Uncle Bill. I mean, Bill. Yeah. Angels and God. They said no. Is he still alive? No. They're saying no, he's not still alive. He passed on. Yep. Okay. Yeah, he passed on. Okay. Scrolling down. Y'all really got some good entertainment questions tonight. Woo woo. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jules. All right, I'll concentrate now. Oh, Jules, she's heartbroken, emotionally heartbroken. Did you say something to hurt her feelings, Jules? Because that's what the angels are showing me, that she's heartbroken. That's why you two haven't talked. You got to give her a call and ask her to beg your forgiveness if you said something that offended her or made her feel bad, because that was not your intention, and I know that. That was not your intention. But yeah, she feels heartbroken about you. Okay. Make it right, Jules. I know you can, girl. You got a lot of love in you. I know you can. Last year, Deborah. Deborah R, they're saying last year. And they're saying it looks like it was due to COVID. Yep, that's what the angels are saying right now. It looks like it was due to COVID. So it was unexpected. Okay, Yuri Eldad. Yuri, welcome to the show. Glad to see you. Be sure and subscribe and like. Be sure to subscribe and like. Well, Jules, if she passed, you can still talk to her. You can still talk. That doesn't mean just because she just went to another realm, another level, that doesn't mean you can't still talk to her and make amends. That's fine. That's okay. You know, they're stronger on the other side than they are over here, right? And they have a better understanding about life down here than they did when they were here. So don't let that stop you from communicating with her. Please do. You'd be surprised. Sometimes when we go back and say, well, I didn't understand why you made the decisions you made or the choices you made about my life. I didn't understand that then, but now I forgive you and I hope you forgive me. And just talking to her like that, and next thing you know, girl, you'll be able to pop your collar, as the kids say. Your shoulders will feel light, your chest is out, your head is back, and you just feel good. But you've released that, okay? So just a thought. I'm not saying that, that's maybe what you have to do, but just a thought. Okay, Yuri, I need you to type your questions in caps, please, and be careful what you say. Our moderators are Christy and Shavabodi. Okay, type your questions in caps. Well, Jules, you didn't ask me that. If she had a message for you, why didn't you just say that she passed on and you want to know is there any message from her? Jules, you know I love you. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay, let me answer her heartache is about you. What are you doing, Jules? It's about you. She's worried about you. Jules, whatever you're doing, please be careful, okay? Okay, please be careful, young lady. Okay, Christy asks, do you see? Oh, wait a minute. Rick, will people finally phase out Miles Davis and VLAD from VLAD TV? Miles Davis is kind of phased out unless you came through that generation of the 50s, 60s, and the 70s. Because the younger generations now, millenniums, Generation X, Y, Z, or whatever, they don't really know who Miles Davis is. So I would say he's already phased out. And VLAD, well, I've watched a couple of his shows too, Rick. I don't know. There's been some people mad with him, so I don't know. I guess take it with a grain of salt, Rick. Okay. Chrissy asked, "Do you see me moving this year?" Okay. Is Christy moving in 2022? You'll think about it and discuss it in September and October. I don't know if you're going to move in the fall or the winter time, but you will. It'll be a strong conversation come September and October. You and your husband are going to really think about it by then. So I guess school will have begun again, and then you'll think about getting out of there by 2023. But yes, it'll definitely be a strong conversation come this autumn. Yes, ma'am. I've never seen him, Rick. Like her, Lior Cohen or the Culture Vulture. No, I've never seen that one, so I can't comment on it. I don't know. Oh, beautiful, Jules, beautiful. That makes me happy. Oh, see, Jules, I knew it was something. I have to just keep pulling it from you guys. Okay, okay. Well, God bless you, and I thank you, God, angels, and miracles for blessing you. All right. That was the heartache. She was worried about you. See, I know I'd be on it. Thank you, Jules. I love you. You're not a fan either? I know that's right, Rick. That's right. That's right. And you will survive. You will survive. You will survive, Jewel. I'll be praying for you too. I'll be praying for you too. But yes. Okay, Yuri, I saw you. You had a question. Um, you want to come back and put your question in caps, Yuri, and I'll try and answer that for. Oh my God, you guys, I've been on. Oh, jeez, it's almost an hour. Oh, you see how much I love y'all? I don't even look at the clock up there to realize it's so past. It's almost 10 minutes to 6. Oh my God. I love y'all. I swear to God, I do. I love you. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. I enjoyed tonight. This was a good show. This was really a good show. I mean, we talked about the entertainers and what was going on and who was doing what to who. And oh man, that was good. I enjoyed that. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to get off here, y'all. It's 10 minutes to 6. If no one's told you that they love you today, I do. And y'all put Jewel. Oh, two things. Wait a minute. Put Jules on your prayer list. Pray for Jules. And uh, Helen, I heard from her today. I told her she's got pneumonia. She sees the doctor tomorrow, and she said her chest is real heavy. Okay, so I'll give you an update on Helen. Okay, now to Christy and Shavabodi, I love my moderators, love you so much, and everybody else in the room. So if no one's told you that they love you today, I do. So go out and have a good weekend. You know me on the weekend, magic and miracles, okay? All right, y'all. Take care, and and don't forget to um, go look at those videos that I did today. Like I said, they're 2 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes. And also, if you're a subscriber to the website, the essenceofsuccess.net, I've got a bunch of new stuff in there in the blog, so you might want to go in there and check that out. And also, it's in written form on the blog. The videos that I did today, you can also read them on the blog as well. Okay. All right. Love y'all. Have a good weekend.